gonna cost me all my gems. I think I'm gonna do it. So, here's a room we've never been in before. We've got a violin. There's an interesting looking key. Key to the secret garden. Sounds like something I use outside. Key to the secret garden. Finding it won't be easy. Oh, I don't know how to find the secret garden. Oh, here's the other pages of the music. 1, 2, 3, 4. At least the first 4 pages. I had page 8. I see. Find here within these first... Okay, now they're bold. The key you seek in major tongue, but half the sheets are missing from. The 4 you hold, the rest far flung. I found one of them. So there's 8 sheets total. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8 now. A half note held is quite the pun. Among the scattered symphony, a message hidden beneath the keys. In bold words sung by you and me, so first words, a fractured note, an urgent plea. In bold words sung, I do repeat, the ones of you who oft assume that you alone can solve this tune are likely going to get your due in all the rage that will ensue while working on this simple clue. First words on. White pages linked with melodies do hide the words we've come to seek, and from our choice among all these, we write down one that seems to be the first words on the loudest type with ink that bleeds. So first words on the something 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 message. First words on the something 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 message. Okay, that's already very interesting. Here's our other key that's not a secret garden key. And here is denoted in verse, a treble clef. Not sure what to make of that. Denoted meaning in verse. So that's just cluing us in that the verse lyrics have meaning or something. These chairs are arranged in interesting ways in terms of their layout, and there's 3 that are a different color. Might be noteworthy. Seems that I cannot play percussion. Okay, let's continue to explore. It said the secret garden is hard to find, but it let me try to use a special key there. I should, maybe I have to come out of a green room in order to get a secret garden or something, I wonder. Just a random musing. Study. While drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans, walk in closets. I'm going to have to redraw these guys. I don't like any of them. Commissary, nursery, and a nook. Well, sadly, none of these go in directions that I want. Do I want to redraw again? Yeah. Office, that's a good one. Courtyard, also a good one. Yeah, I'm tempted to go in the courtyard and then try to open something to the secret garden. But I could also try to collect a bunch of money. I can't get that anyway. Okay, courtyard it is. So we're out in the courtyard. Hey, it's a sledgehammer. Nice. Sledgehammer. All right. Here's a place to dig. Go gadget shovel. You dug up an oversized turnip. Should prove to be a nutritious snack for 6 steps. Alright, and then is the courtyard spot going to be dug up forever when I find other courtyards? That's another thing that makes me think that eventually I'll be erasing all my progress and restarting and playing this as a true Knowledgevania rather than a roguelike progression something. That's my guess. There's another place to dig. I'm going to dig it up. A dirty coin. So I got one extra coin. Alright. Can I use my special key here? Nope, it's just a room. Okay, in that case, billiard room, I might still be able to make it, or library, discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. Billiards room could get me a couple of prizes, and I could really use some gems, so let's do the billiard room and play our simple games. But first look around for coins and things. Hello, game. 6. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 17 and 16 make 33. Divided by 3 is 11. 10 minus 4 is 6. Minus 2 is 4. Times 2 is 8. Divided by 2 is 4. And our reward is a silver key. Alright, leads to a room with many doors. Great. So, where I am right now... Well, first of all, let's just try to pick it. Yeah, of course. Oh, veranda. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. That sounds pretty good, and that's fine, because I need to make a left turn after this, so going straight is perfectly good for me, and I don't have to spend any gems, because I had the other Greeny McRoomerton. Here's another place to dig. Another turnip! Oh my goodness! I'm the turnip man. And another place to dig. An ordinary key to open a locked door. My key count has gone up to 6. Anything else witnessable here on the veranda? Looking lovely. There's a box. Hello. Sledgehammer. Clunk. Hey, a gem. Nice. And some money and keys. Alright, that's pretty good. Okay. Let's try to pick. I succeeded. And a conservatory would go in the direction I needed to go. Let's do it. Hello, conservatory, with your dirt on the floor, as green rooms often have. Diggy diggy hole. Unimpressive pebbles, not even worth picking up. So they're not in my inventory? They are not. I don't think my inventory is full. So I don't think it was because of that. Drafting locations. West Wing only. Garage. That's what I thought. West Wing Hall. Her ladyship's chamber. From south-facing doors. Interesting. That's why it took me so long to discover. East Wing only. East Wing Hall. Master bedroom. Can't remember if I've seen the master bedroom. Other special cases. Conservatory is only draftable in a corner, like I am in now. And a bookshop is only draftable from the library. Interesting. Okay, so bookshop's going to be hard to find. That's really useful information. Future video editing Brian, please make a note. There is a key in here, and a delicious apple. Plus 2 steps. Oh my goodness. In the conservatory, you'll be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates that determine how often certain floor plans are drawn. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Floor plan conservation. Today, you may adjust the rarities of the above floor plans. Pantry, dining room, attic. Okay, pantry. It's commonplace. The weeds of the drafting pool. All right. That seems, oops, fine. Yeah, I understand. How about the dining room? Standard. I prefer that this one was more common, perhaps. Because it's pretty valuable. It's got 3 exits. So yeah, let's make this one commonplace. And then the attic. It's very rare. It has 8 items in it. It is a dead end, but 8 items. Let's make it common so I can get it early on and get more items. It does cost 3 gems. But if it's common, I'll see it again and again until I actually have the gems on me. And I start with 2 gems. Yeah, that seems pretty good. And the pantry... Common... I mean, that's kind of fine. I made some other things more common. I could move this to standard. Yeah, let's say standard. Okay, exit. Okay, we have adjusted some floor plan probabilities or something. Can I go straight ahead and get to the side of the antechamber for perhaps the first time? Also, were there any paintings in here? No, because it's a green room, and green rooms do not have the paintings. I've witnessed the paintings here before, but I was not certain what they were. And so we don't have another opportunity to observe them right in the moment. Okay. So, I want to go straight. Rumpus room! Go straight. Dining room does too. And would give me even more steps. Aquarium also could. Rumpus room does cost a gem, which I prefer not to spend. Aquarium I'd be able to teleport back to later, potentially, with the secret hallway, and that might be useful. Dining room, I really don't need the food all that badly. So yeah, let's take the aquarium and see if I can move forward into the antechamber somehow. It is blocked off. There isn't like a lever in here or something. What do we have here? We have a key, and what is this? A new item, broken lever, could prove useful. Okay, we heard something about the broken lever. Something, something. Also, by the way, place to dig. Deposit box key. So that's probably something to use in a vault, I think. Same fishes here. If I could pump the water out, perhaps I'd be able to see more things in here. Yeah, it's very curious. It's almost like furniture from different room layouts appears in the aquarium. And I'm not sure what to make of that. Because, yeah, that's the laundry room, for example. Is the aquarium... Like, I can't interact. I wonder if I could get, like, the blueprint for the laundry room if I emptied the water out of this that has the laundry room look to it or something. And if I go here, I just can't interact with the anteroom. Despite the fact that I now have a broken lever, could prove useful. Okay. I guess we're taking a long walk to the other side of the drawing room. So here we are. Let's try to pick it. Can't pick it. Special keys. Secret garden key and silver key. I think I'm going to use the silver key here and then try to use the secret garden key on another door. After I've opened some more things. Oh, Chamber of Mirrors, no thanks. Great Hall, 7 locked doors. Could be interesting. I've got 9 keys. Actually, Great Hall sounds great. Give me the Great Hall. And let's spend all these keys. First, let's try to pick. We succeeded. And blocked off. Okay, great. Second one. Pick the lock. Success. It's a useless closet. Unless there's something behind the door. I don't know. Pick the lock. Hello. Upgrade disk. Da-da-da-da. I do have a computer in the security room way back at the beginning, and I do have lots of steps available to me, so we would be able to get there. Could also walk around from the garage back to the front door. Not sure if that would be more or fewer steps. It's worthy of consideration. Okay, so I have an upgrade whatchadoodle. Pick the lock. There's a key. Thanks for the key. Oh, and the lever. Hello. I have opened one side of the antechamber. That picture of the antechamber now makes me think that room number 46 is to the north of the antechamber, possibly. Given where I am standing and looking right now, I wonder if that was the aquarium side that just opened. In any case, this is one side of the antechamber, something, something, something. Very exciting. Pick another lock. This would get me to the next room over here. I'll do that in a moment. Great success with my metal detecting lockpick kit. Okay, let's try this door to the north. That'd be on the other side of the whatchadoodle. So, the nook would take me to the other side of the antechamber. The observatory would as well, but it would spend my only gem. I'll take the nook for now. Alright, nook should have a rook. There's the rook. There's the key. No obvious monies on... Hey, magnifying glass. Nice. No obvious monies on the floor. Alright. And here's another side of the antechamber room. So while I'm here, I should walk around to the other side with the aquarium, because I have plenty of steps to do so. And this is as close as I'm ever going to be. Yeah, it'll only take like 12 steps to get there and get back. I guess while I'm here, actually, I should go ahead and unlock this door. Can't pick this one. So yeah, let's use my secret garden key if I can. Hey, secret garden, you're not so hard to find. I found the secret garden. It's an orchard of apples and oranges. It has diggy spots. A coin. A coin. Not sure. I guess ladders for picking. Moon pendant symbol. Uninteractable compass rose. It is interactable. What do I think I have done? Other than moved an arrow. I'm not sure. I could make them all face north, potentially. Except I can only control 2 of them. Is this true? wheelbarrow. A turnip. More steps. There's a door out of here. Nice. I don't see any other spinny things, so let's get them all going in the same direction. Alright, final spin. Hey! It's the other lever! Neat. The anteroom now has 2 of its doors open. Okay, I wonder if I can walk in there now from just nearby. Before I do so, yeah, might as well draft this last room. Managed to pick the lock. And lavatory. It's a red room. Bedrooms would give me more steps. Might have things. Let's take the bunk beds. Things. Alright, very exciting. Usual bits and bobs. We've read this before. Oh! I did not realize there were multiple pages, though. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. Herbie. Herbert Sinclair? I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it, too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I'll make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book, even though he is older. He's a crybaby. Oh, this is a younger brother. I thought it was an older brother. I was confused. Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how he survives sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't say have it other way. I'd rather still have had a sister. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home, Simon. Or was this written by Simon a long time ago? Maybe Simon is reading in... Simon has an older brother who's writing in black. Simon's older brother is Herbie, possibly, named after his grand uncle. And Simon is writing in red. And then the brother is writing in black. And then Simon is writing in red. His brother returned from college. And he returned the book that he took. Okay, casting new light now that I've actually read all the pages of that. So this was a fortunate accidental refind. We got the chef and the sheep in here. Okay, let's go try to get into the antechamber by walking just a couple rooms around. Yeah. I wonder if the antechamber, like, side doors stay open or if they're only, like, per run. Antechamber! I'm here. I made it into the antechamber. I've discovered a new room. Rank 9. Are there paintings? There are not. To continue up, you must go down. This is telling me I need to open the foundation, and this is the key to do it. Yes, it's got the symbol in the basement of the foundation, the basement key. Do I have access to the foundation in this map? Ironically, I do not. So, can I draft any more rooms? Ironically, I cannot. So we know how we can make progress in a future run, but this run has no way to get to the foundation, and so no way to spend the basement key that unlocks the basement door. Okay. Nevertheless, very informative. And in order to continue, you have to go down first. Okay. And I imagine I have to pull the levers each time, and then the broken lever probably needs to be used like downstairs, I'm guessing, and it opens the final door. Something like that. That all sounds plausible on its face. I'm just looking one more time at the mansion I have drafted. I have a upgrade disc that I need to bring back to get a permanent upgrade before I end this run. So it is time for me to take a long walk back to a computer station. I have more items. Can I workshop the broken lever with anything? Yes. I can put it with a battery pack. Or with a sledgehammer. Fascinating. Yeah, I can combine all of these things. Let's do it. A power hammer. Sure. Tell me about what I have made. Stronger sledgehammer that can also knock down weaker brick walls. Maybe I can get to the place that I was trying to go. Can knock down weaker brick walls. Could I, like, go through the wall of the bedroom to, like, get into the foundation or something? I wonder. It seems vaguely plausible. Which way am I going? I think I'm going this way. Yes. So straight ahead. Can I knock down this wall? I'm not getting a prompt to do so, so let's imagine no. In that case, I should turn and take a number of turns around and something, something, something. There's a banana in the entryway. Not sure why. Here's security, so I can use my computer disk. Insert disk. What do we have to upgrade today? Nursery, whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. It's not a room I really love. Gain 8 steps. Nurse's station. If you have less than 10 steps, set it to 20. Indoor nursery, whenever you draft another green room, 2 gems will sprout in this room. So that's a green room. Indoor nursery. I like gems. That sounds pretty good. However, I lose the gaining 5 for drafting a bedroom, but I'm okay with that. Yeah, let's take that. So indoor nursery is a good early room to get. It's been upgraded. The deed is done. I would like to try to find a wall to break down. I'm not sure I have any. The courtyard to the gymnasium, maybe. Power hammer. Knock down weaker brick walls. Or is there anything out in the grounds that had a brick wall that I might want to knock down? I'm not sure what counts as a weaker brick wall. And I still have a lot of steps. And I'm right near the entrance. So yeah, I think I'm going to go outside and see if there's anywhere I can use the sledgehammer. I wonder if this is the same driveway. I don't think that's where I walked up from the car. It's kind of on the west side, and I'm on the east side. And I've already been in the gem cave. I don't think there's anywhere to use the sledgehammer there. I wanted to see if there was something carved on a tree over here. In the picture, it was right near the entrance to the orchard. It's been chopped down. This tree has been chopped down. This is the one that had a heart carved on it. Its backstory. It's talking about the love relationships among people. And sadly, my power sledgehammer doesn't let me try to just break this down. Okay. Have I seen any other chopped trees? And could the log from which came this tree, like, be still somewhere on the premises? So that I might read it? I wonder. Here is another chopped down tree. So there are just other random chopped down trees that do exist. Can I knock this down? Yes. Okay, so if I go down the stairs in front of the house, I discover maybe one of the back entrances to the reservoir minecart something? Maybe. Excavation department, foreman's log, 289, 515, 19... Oh, long time ago. Excavation's going well. We installed a boiler. Steam power means we don't have to just do muscle. Unearth 5 times as much sediment per shift as previous. Okay, don't imagine that I need the magnifying glass on this. High pressure air condenser. High pressure condenser. This is the red object we saw in the boiler room. Yes, steam-lined boiler. So if I power the boiler to the red thing, then something is going to happen in this hallway, is how I read this. That was the only page of that, right? Yeah. And is there anything else I need to inspect, scrutinize? I don't think so. It's got a patent number. It's a 5-digit number. I don't know that I have a lot of need for 5-digit numbers at the moment. I can break this down. Maybe the sledgehammer could have broken down the wood wall previously and I had never tried that. So where am I now? It's not an outer room. I still have 13 keys. It's a shame that these don't seem to want to take them. Not sure what I'm looking at here. Should probably try to hover over all of these. It's a whole lot of nothing. I can walk up here, I presume. Doing so grants me access to what? I can actually walk off this ledge. I'm going to be moving boxes around, perhaps? Also, there's something maze-like over here. Aha! This is on wheels. I need to wheel it out. I just tried to jump. There is not a jump button in this game. Ah! Green. Red. If I press green, it goes up the daisies. If I press red, it goes down the daisies. And I can kind of walk through this chair. Hold to grab. I can walk this around. But it seems like only forward and backwards. Okay, this is going to get complicated. Yeah, I have to, like, make a path through this place. I've been recording for like an hour 45 at this point. I imagine this is getting split into multiple episodes, and this game's going to be a little bit challenging to record, because I don't think you can save in the middle of a day. So, still haven't been over here. There's a green light that I need to press. In order to press it, I need something to happen. Let's pull this way. Then I can walk into here. That might be her lordship. She doesn't have, like, the mole to tell. Also could be my mom. I can't remember exactly what everybody looks like. For some reason, like, Gandalf or somebody's here. There was one guy with a beard among the busts, so it could be that. Here's another thing I can probably pull. Yeah. It's gonna get complicated. So yeah, I have to figure out where I can step up. Oh! The basement door is locked. Special keys. I have a basement door. Basement key. Is this another way to get below the foundation? Maybe. This just became more interesting than that puzzle. Yeah, the elevator has not come down yet. This is what's on the other side. There's two ways to get in here. You can bust your way in, or you can spend the key to get your way in. Fascinating. Okay. The rod and the road, sure. Guess there's no elevator call switch. But we have... Oh, there is an elevator call switch. But it's not working because it's locked by an electronic key card, and of all the things I got today, that was not one of them. No, I have a key card. How do I use the key card? Maybe the key card system is offline because I turned it offline in the utility room. That seems plausible. I don't need to call the elevator anyway. So there's multiple ways in here. I got this key from the antechamber, so this suggests that this is going to be an important puzzle to solve because it's like toward the end game. Where is it possible to pull this? I can only go forwards and backwards. Suppose I bring it here. What has this done for me? It's given me access to this, which can also move forward and back. Possibly very, very far. That might be where it needed to go. Or a leg of it, maybe, or something? Where else? I had walked up here. I need something here. In order to get something here, I would need this moving. In order to move this, presumably I have to be on the other side of it. In order to get to the other side of this, presumably I have to walk on top of this in order to walk on top of this. Well, this could go even farther. But there's a place to walk here. Aha, I figured it out. So, you. You come with me. You go here. I think that is sufficient. Then I can walk over here. As precarious as it might seem. Get to here. Probably raise this. Then I can walk over here. And after having walked over here, I will want this somewhere. Or this again somewhere. However, I need to be on the other side of that now, which I can do by going this way. Keeping track of all this? I sure hope so. So, this gets to go this way. Okay, this is actually not so bad. That's as high as it could go because I have to raise it first. Then I can push it forward? No. Maybe that'll work for what I'm trying to do, and then this one I probably have to pull back. But if I pull it back, then I can't get out, I think. And this one, I think, has already done its job. Let's go walk along the top and get a different view of what still might be causing us trouble. So over here, I can get to here. I could fall down. But now I can walk from here to here, and I can walk from here to here. Which enables me to what? If I had pulled this all the way back, I'd be able to walk across. If I pull that all the way back. However, can I get out? Oh, the only way to get out is through the elevator. I think the only way out is through the elevator. And I think that's the crux of the puzzle. I could be wrong. Let's reevaluate. But in order to pull this back, I would have to be on this side of it. Once I'm on this side of it, no, there's another way. So, if I pull this back so that I can walk across both sides of it, then bring this forward, then I should be able to get out from the other one. Hard to see where we are. I think that's where I want it. That seems about right. So then I still have a path that I can walk through here. Then I can move this forward. And then that should be enough to solve it. And then I can press a green button on the wall, and obviously that wins the game. I don't know. Okay, so now I can walk across here. And press this lovely button. The bookcase has slid open, revealing oh my gosh. It just gets bigger. The reservoir. I needed to be in the reservoir. There were two entrances to the reservoir. I found them both. Kind of. Looks like there might be a boat over there. I would need to lower the water in order to do some things in here, perhaps. Here is one of the mine carts that needed to be moved that was blocking the path, blah, 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 blah. Not sure how I would move it. Over here, there's a turny knobby thingy, and oh my goodness. Alright. Sure. So, there are two different doors that I could potentially access. Both of them appear to just have candles. Let's go ahead and walk across one. I presume it won't let me fall. Yeah, it won't let me fall. I don't know why I felt the need to test that. Over here, there's a lever. I see. There's another level of... Okay. I see now that there's multiple spokemajiggers. So if I rotate this again... Puzzles like this are very large, and the largeness makes them kind of feel more story-weighty, meaningful than they kind of actually are. Like, if you're just, like, looking down, top-down 2D, and it's just like, turn this knob or raise this lever, like, there aren't that many choices available, in all likelihood. And so, I'm not sure that it's an interesting puzzle. A lantern! Nice. Underground map. Okay, so what do we have? We have the Catacomb, 6. Spot 7. Excavation tunnel. Underground map. 3. Minecart thing. The boats on the reservoir. Here's where we are at 8, I guess. Number 9 goes somewhere. 1. Basement. Blah, 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 blah. I see. Foundation elevator. Concealed entrance. Cliffside exit. Minecart. Fountain entrance. Fountain entrance. Tomb entrance. Torch chamber. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Rotating gear. To north lever. And number 10, that you can't see without the magnifying glass. Buried floor plan. Okay. The scope of the game may or may not be coming into more clear vision. This one's probably worth taking a screenshot of. Okay, I got up to take a break. I've been sitting for too long. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add the Mercenarium to your drafting pool? Has one door for each mechanism room in your house. Sure. Sounds good. Mechanarium, huh? Secret floor plan. I'm curious. Found floor plans? Yes, it does appear here. And it's not lit up because I guess we've never drafted it. Okay. So the spokes... Seems like they're mostly kind of like dead-endy kind of stuff. So from here, I got this. But it seems like I have to go back. So where else would I be approaching from in order to, like, make progress somehow? Or did I rotate this around? I've already forgotten. Feels like I must have come from this way originally. Yeah, so here's, like, the reservoir and things. And so I could rotate to the other one, which allows me to go up and down, but then that means I have to find another way in. The store is shut. That looks like it kind of maybe goes somewhere. And there is like some kind of tunnel coming out of the spokes. Okay. The tunnel is like opposite the reservoir. Let me look at that map I just took a screenshot of. The tunnel apparently goes to North Lever, or Lever, or whatever, and it's too wet for me to even descend any of these stairs. So I would have to lower, presumably, all the water out of the reservoir into, like, all the other fill things with the pumping station, I'm guessing. And this thing, we don't know how to move it. I remember reading something about it, how it was blocking the way. That's the spoke-majigger. And this is what was behind the secret door from pressing the button. And I disabled the keycard system so I can't call the elevator. And otherwise, it feels like I did everything there was to do in this room. So I'd know how to deal with it again in the future, I suppose. Let's walk back out and see if there was anything else worth beholding. This clock is stopped, by the way. It stopped at... kind of looks like 8:20, but it's kind of an odd spot for the hour hand to be. So I broke through here with the power sledgehammer. Remind me what this said. This was made long ago. Right. High pressure condenser. Remote power box. So the high pressure condenser exists in the boiler room, and I've seen it. The remote power box. Steam line to HPC. High pressure condenser. Alright. So I found that at the base of the stairs, and I was looking to see if there was anything else that I could use. Oh, here's where these things are. Okay, so the 4 lights, I've lit one of them. Steam power can go other places. If we light all 4 of these... Oh, look at this mountain. It looks like the Blueprints triangle symbol, kind of, maybe. Maybe that's the end of the game over there. Maybe. Alright, I have a key card, and I'm just curious to see if I can use it the way I'm thinking. So if I go back into the house, there's a utility closet not far away. I wonder if I can switch the key card thingy back on, and then go back down there and use the key card to call the elevator. So in here, keycard entry system. Turn it back on. And yeah, I guess all the rest of it is just fine. I still have 36 steps. It only takes about 4 steps to get down there for whatever reason. So if I go through this door, now I can slip in my keycard. Doodle-doo-doo. Call the elevator. There it comes. Can I get my key card back, or is the key card like permanently used in there? Are they like keys that they're consumables? It says I still have a key card. Alright, so I just slipped it in there for a moment. So, everything should be closed off. I wonder if I can break any of the things with my power sledgehammer over here. Alright, so I'm in this room. Can I break through any of these walls? There's a place to dig. Sure, why not? Pebbles, not worth picking up. No sledgehammer options here or here. And presumably not over here either. Alright, but achievement get. We're inside the foundation despite the fact that the foundation is completely sealed off from the rest of the house. Pretty cool. Oh, you can click on an individual room and get all the like details of it. That's nice. I have a lot of inventory assets, but I feel like there is nothing left for me to do. Also, I've been playing for like 2 hours, so I'm going to call it a day. We made a lot of permanent progress, and I have a lot more understanding. I'll probably look a bit more at some of the maps and things that I've uncovered and try to reason out some bits and bobs, but obviously the underground, and we're starting to get into the antechamber, is definitely gonna do some good things in the future, I imagine. But let's go ahead and call it a day. This game is very hard to wrap your head around. I have a set of meager goals and a lot of leads that don't quite lead anywhere yet. Garden Inn. 7 new rooms. 6 green rooms. Yeah, I mean, definitely feels like progress. It's just not sure exactly where and what and where we're headed. But I guess that's part of the mystery of the game. I'm going to say that I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon for more blueprints. For now, bye-bye.